Hi, friends. I decided I would go live for a bit while I put my feet up. I have rehearsal tonight, and I've been doing some cleaning today, so thought I would just take a breather. And I had a couple funny things that I wanted to share with you guys, but I'll wait until we have at least one person here. Ooh, one person. Who is it? Three people. Eight people. This is so exciting. Hey, Sasha, Carl, Maggie. Here, let me put my glasses on. I've already forgotten that I have glasses. It's hard to do one-handed. Here we go. There, that works. How are you all doing? Okay, who else is here? Hi, Andy, Mark, Sue, Cindy, Mike, Michael, Mark. I'm a win-win. Hi, Pauline. Hello, bashful scam baiter, who is formerly known as, I don't know, maybe she wants that to be a secret. Hi, Heather. Hi, Lori. Well, this is moving faster than usual. Hello is Notant. Is that how you say it? Hello, a big guitar. Tobertine. Glasses by Eric Morecombe. I look like a dude. Is that what you're telling me? As long as he's good looking. Okay. So, oh, it's still moving. Hi, Connie. All right, so I didn't take the first scam call I got today, or rather, I answered it, but my tablet was upstairs charging and I was trying to get some things done. So it was another credit card scammer. And once the lady answered, I just burped. And then there was a pause, and she burped back and hung up. I laughed forever, and I wished I had had that on video. It only would have been like a 1 minute long video, though, or less. Oh, sorry you're having a cranky day. Lori, I'm good. Yes, I'm staying safe, I think. And I was about to make breakfast and I got a call from a tech support scammer, and he said he could call back in 10 to 15 minutes. So I made breakfast. Then he called again and I said I wasn't quite done and I needed to clean up and could he call back? And so they called in another 10 to 15, and then I talked to him for a while again, and um oh, that's right. I told him my Windows was updating, and rather than stay on the phone with me, he said, okay, we'll call back. Darn it. But I did stall him as long as I could. So I turned on the charm and flirted with him major. Well, first, he had transferred me to a guy named Roy, and I said, Roy, can you find out if Mike is married? Oh, it makes me laugh. And then Mike calls back, and yeah, Roy had told me that Mike would call back, and I was like so excited that Mike would call back. And I asked Mike if I could email him. Well, I, asked him if he was single, and he said he was. And yeah, he actually sent me his real email address, as far as I know. He doesn't have a fake email address with the name Mike in it, and the name was like Nalidri, Nalidri, and the last name I can't remember, but it was really long. So I sent him an email from Brittany, and he hasn't answered yet. But I knew I could only carry this so far, so I told him I wasn't feeling good, which I actually wasn't, so that worked. And asked him if he could call back again later. But now he hasn't called back and he hasn't answered my email, but I think it was still an entertaining conversation. Okay, now to catch up on what everyone has been chatting about here. Um, my day was kind of okay, Mama Pat. I'm glad you're here. Um, it was a go through all of the food we have that's rotten kind of day, so it was not luxurious at all. But I did just shower. Showers always make my day better. Um, I like to wait until my boys get home because I'm nervous about someone knocking on the door. When it's just me and Sabrina, I'm afraid if I get in the shower and she hears the doorbell or something that she'll run down and answer the door. So I either have to shower really early in the morning or wait until other people are home. Hi, Karen. Lori says scammers, aren't they the best? Not. Yes, you're correct. They are not the best. I'm a win-win. You can't burp on command. My cousins used to beg me to do my longest burp in the world. It's pretty impressive, and I can really project like I can when I sing, but I don't do that in videos. There are already some YouTubing women who burp in every video, so I would feel like a copycat if I did that. Plus, um, I just don't feel a need to do that. Maybe, maybe I'll do it for my patrons. I don't know. I don't know if they want to hear it. They might decide they don't want to be my patron anymore. Thank you, TKU. Yeah, I love messing with scammers. It's one of my favorite things. If you guys didn't see my video from last week, I'm really proud of it. I broke my record of 96 minutes, and I kept them on the phone for, it was Social Security scammers. Um, and that was like my first like major call with a Social Security scammer. 142 minutes. And this time I decided, I could just lay down the tablet and the phone and drive to Walmart, and I needed to pick up something anyway. So I was so excited to share that with everyone. And it may have gotten more traffic if I had waited until after Memorial Day, but I'm really bad at waiting. Hi, Shane. How are you doing? Oh, thank you, Becky. Okay, who am I missing here? I try to say hi to everybody, you guys. Um, thank goodness I don't have... Oh, Andy burped. Andy, say excuse me. No, I'm not going to burp for you. Oh, thank you, Geneva. Yeah, usually when I use foul language, it's under my breath. So I try not to swear, and I'm not going to put out videos that I feel like my kids can't watch. Um, I need to be an example to my kids and their friends because my kids tell their friends about my channel, and now I think about all of these kids from grade school to high school who are maybe watching my videos. Oh, hi, Lemon Mint. Lemon Mint says I had to call Xerox for work today and the guy was so rude. I thought maybe his second job is a romance scammer and he's getting punked by you. You never know. I always wonder about real tech support that we get transferred to. I always wonder if they have like a side job and it's scamming and that's how they have all the phone numbers and everything. Um, yeah, I actually don't usually drink pop. Sorry, in Washington we call it pop, we don't call it soda. And I know in some parts of the country they call everything Coke, even if it's not Coke. I actually went over 5 years without drinking pop or eating fast food. I set a goal for myself of no pop for a year and no fast food for 6 months, and then I just decided to extend it. And then I made a rule for myself that I couldn't go to any restaurant that, or go through any drive-throughs actually. So that was my rule. So I had to think about, do I really want to take the time to go inside and buy food or should I just go home and make something? The drive-through is so tempting when you have small children and you're so hungry and the day got so much crazier than you thought it was going to get. Like so many unexpected things happen. Like suddenly you have a kid calling from school and they're sick and you need to run them to the doctor and it's it can really throw a wrench in your meal planning. Oh, Lemon Mint used to live in Bremerton. That's cool. Oh, Shannon, thanks. I'm glad you liked my Walmart video because that's my new pride and joy. I just was so disappointed that there wasn't a meltdown at the end. It was really weird when they said, okay, you're registered. And I thought, were they not able to check the balance on the fake number I gave them? Or did they not want to give me the satisfaction of telling me that they were mad? But they said they were going to call me the next day. Didn't happen though. Geneva, I live in Washington State. Okay, Cindy, I gotta tell you a story about one of my closest friends. Her burp doesn't even sound like a burp. Oh, hi, little piece. Um, the first time we had her over for dinner, and she made this noise and said, "Excuse me." We said, "For what?" And she said, "Well, I burped." And we said, "That was your burp? That's not a burp." So when she burps, she goes, "Herp." I'm not even kidding you. But she has a sneeze that like shakes the house and terrifies children. The first time she sneezed, my boys were toddlers and they go seriously terrified. Oh, hi, Matthew. You just saw my IRS scammer video? Which one? The popular one with millions of views? Thank goodness I have one video with millions of views so I can make a little bit of money. But it's really up and down and I I would love for it to keep trending so that I could have some predictable income. Okay. Hi, Marie. Um, I'm sorry if I didn't say hi to someone. So, have rehearsal tonight, and I still haven't figured out anything for dinner. I ended up cleaning instead of doing food prep, and um, we're out of lots of stuff. We don't have very much bread left. We're out of cheese, milk. Um, oh, hi Ishmael. Yeah, I would have gone shopping yesterday, but I was not feeling well at all, and I actually wanted to bring you another romance scammer video yesterday. I had every intention of doing that, but after piano lessons, I came home. I went straight to bed. It was like 5:30, and I took a 4-hour nap. So I was up pretty late, and then I decided to edit my video about that weird guy coming to my door. And I had people say that they've sold their cars that way, where someone shows up their door and offers to buy their car. Um, so some people said, don't be paranoid. But that's me. Lori says you should hear me sneeze at times. I can be like the big bad wolf in the story of the three little pigs. Hi, David. Thanks so much. I'm glad you like my channel. Um, so we have 33 people watching. I'm not really sure how many of my subs get notifications anymore. I still have people saying that they thought I disappeared. They'll watch one of my videos and, oh, thank goodness you're back. And I didn't go anywhere. So that's annoying. I just feel like YouTube is an uphill battle. And oh, my video last night that I posted it really late because I couldn't sleep. And it was immediately demonetized, so that really irritated me. But I clicked on review, and then I decided I'll just post it anyway. And it didn't take that long before someone manually reviewed it and approved it. So that was great. It would be nice if at some point they would decide, you know what, this channel always does family friendly content, so we're not going to worry about it. I hate that I have to watch every little word in the title and the keywords I use and stuff. Um, Sometimes I have to just take the video down and decide on a different title. And if you were to go through my list of videos, you would see, oh, the videos with the attention grabbing titles. Like, I don't like clickbait at all, but I like to make um, the title at least a little bit entertaining. But you'll see I have more views on the video where I burped at the scammers and where I used the gas machine and stuff. So, um, and it might be that there's more, I don't know, teenagers watching those. I don't know. Um, Another thing I've noticed is in the analytics, it'll show how many views I've had in a 48-hour period, and that never matches up with the total views on a video. So it'll show that a video I posted has had like 500 views in 48 hours, but then it shows that the total views on the when I look at the video itself is like maybe 450 or something. So I never know which numbers are correct, and the number of subscribers are always off too between the the app that we have that shows us all of the stats and everything. Oh, thank you, Bashful Scam Baiter. I'm trying not to call you your usual name so you can have your anonymity. She has a new scam baiting channel, so I hope you guys will check it out. Hi, Martha. Marie, how long have I been doing scam baiting? Um, I guess it's been around 3 years now. I guess I should have had a little anniversary party. I don't know. But yeah, I had a friend suggest years ago that I should keep them on the phone as long as I can because then you're saving them from, or saving other victims. Um, and I thought, oh yeah, you're right. And people leave comments for me. Well, you know what makes them hang up when you say this? Well, I don't want them to hang up because I don't want them finding a little old lady who's actually going to give them money. Oh, good, I can call you Terry. Okay, Terry is the bashful scam baiter. It's not a secret anymore. You hear that? It's been revealed right here on my channel. Thank you for the happy anniversary. Little piece, you're shocked about Terry being the bashful scam baiter? Like Clark Kent being Superman? Like that? Do you guys recognize me? Yeah? I need like a alter ego for when I wear my glasses. TKU, when you cough, everyone thinks you're sneezing? That's crazy. Hey, Nikki, how are you doing? I know Heather, right? Who was this imposter who has replaced me. I'm doing pretty good. I still have to run to the store and get something for dinner and milk and a bunch of stuff. So I should probably run soon, but I'm really not in the mood to go, and I'm super tired today. I just don't want to go. Geneva, the worst thing heard me tell a scammer was that he was stupid. I think I've said something worse than that, probably. Um, well, with the romance scammers, I think I've called them scumbags and stuff like that. Probably on the phone too. I don't know. Oh, Mama Pat says, I thought you went away because I wasn't getting notifications. And a couple weeks ago, I saw you stream and I went to your channel. Oh, and you were unsubscribed? That is so annoying. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about is YouTube unsubscribes people and they don't know it, and sometimes they don't even remember what your channel's name was. And I actually had someone recently rediscover me and I found you again. So, is it a conspiracy or is it a glitch? It's really frustrating. Okay, look at my ceiling. I have to itch my nose. Sorry. My fan's blowing and it's like blowing my hair into my nose or something. Yeah, there are a lot of scam baiters who swear at people in Hindi, but I don't think the scammers actually care when you do that. I feel like they're more angry when I don't give them the reaction they want. Hey Rose, I'm doing pretty good. I'm gearing up for a long drive to rehearsal, a long rehearsal, and a long drive back. So I have to try to conserve my energy on Thursdays. We have a concert coming up. Yes, Karen, I feel your pain, definitely. Hi, Cody. I'm glad you liked the Steve story. I've been meaning to do behind the scenes about the Steve finale. I went to a lot of trouble to make that one. Get some water. Yes, Marie. I do teach piano. Sometimes I teach some voice lessons too. Usually when people ask me to teach voice, it's because they're preparing for an audition or contest or something like that. That's awesome that you sing, Marie. Um, but yeah, I had kind of a meltdown a couple weeks ago because I realized with everything going on in our family, I'm probably going to have to cut way back on piano students. Um, I've been having a lot of frustrations, and my kids can't have like play dates in the afternoons because I'm teaching piano, so I can't drive them there, and I can't have their friends over here. Um, I feel like my parents will need to have dinners brought in more often because my mom is about to go through some miserable treatments. My dad's chemo is building in his system and giving him like more unpleasant symptoms, and it's making it harder for him to drive and stuff. Um, my mom's treatment is probably going to make her sick in a lot of different ways, so I'll probably need to be available to drive and just do a lot more for them. So at the same time, I was freaking out because like how am I going to replace my piano income? So I was hoping that YouTube would become a lot more dependable by now. Um, like my revenue is just really up and down. So if you guys would pray for a miracle for me, that would be great. We're also supposed to go to a family reunion, and we haven't seen my in-laws in 9 years. Or rather, we've seen them a couple times, like they visited a couple times, but we haven't been down to visit them. And I have all these nieces and nephews I haven't met, and I have a sister-in-law I haven't met, and that's just my main goal for the summer. And we wanted to go last year, but the doctors kept saying my dad's stem cell transplant was starting, and then they put it off repeatedly. And like by the end of the summer, I was going, we could have just gone. It's so annoying. It just felt like we were being jerked around. Oh, thank you, Rose. Yeah, I have more videos I want to share on Patreon. Some funny stories. Um, oh, thank you, Matthew. Hey, Ava. Oh, sorry, it froze, you guys. It seems like it does that more as my battery is getting lower. Um, yeah, so, and I really, it's kind of a weird thing to feel like, hey, I love to put out videos and entertain people, but at the same time, I really hate self-promotion. I'm like really uncomfortable with that. Um, I was on a community page on Facebook, and people were talking about scammers, and I just was giving my 2 cents. And then I have friends who will say, "And aren't you gonna share your videos?" I just don't want to do shameless plugs. My face is still frozen, for real. I do have my Facebook and my Twitter and stuff, so I'm feel more comfortable. Oh, here comes the train. When I'm promoting myself on something that is mine, but when it comes to other people's Facebook pages and groups and that sort of thing, other people's YouTube channels. Like, I like to make friends with other scam baiters, but I don't like it to look like, hey everybody, I do scam baiting videos too, and you should come check out my channel. Like, I'm fine with people share on my videos that they do scam baiting, because I like to promote that. What I find annoying is when someone just drops a link on one of my videos and says, here, watch me. And usually that goes to the spam folder and no one's going to see it anyway unless I approve it. So there should be an etiquette book on how to YouTube without being annoying. Oh, thank you. I'm a win-win. It's been almost, I think, 2.5 years now since my dad was diagnosed, and my mom has had health problems for years. It's extra rough that they're both sick right now, and right now it just seems like it's not going to get better. I would love for there to be a miracle, but my dad, his type of cancer doesn't really go into true remission. Like, they don't say, hey, you're cancer free. Um, it can be dormant at times. One of my best friends has the same kind of cancer, and hers has gone dormant, but and she's not even on chemo right now, but she still has cancer in her bones, and it has like fractured her tailbone. Um, but I'm really grateful to say that she has an appetite again, because the cancer was actually making her throw up, and for some reason it hasn't affected my dad that way. And food is my friend's absolute favorite thing, and we would always cook together. Um, and so when that was taken away from us, it was really hard. So we get together, and I would try to find something that she could stomach, and she would just hang out with me and my kids, and she'd be in a recliner, and we're just watching the poor thing throw up. And there was a time where I thought she was never going to feel decent again. So I'm trying to believe that things can get better for my dad. But it's really discouraging right now. Hey, John Wright, how are you doing? Um, oh, thank you, Marie. Um, yeah, I have some days where it's hard to be funny because I'm so stressed out, and I'm just trying to problem solve. And yeah, I had a meltdown a couple weeks ago, and I hate crying because it makes my head hurt, um, and the swelling lasts for a long time. But I took a photo and sent it to one of my best friends just to show her, I think I'm allergic to my own tears. In reality, it probably activates histamine, so I'm very allergic to dust mites, and that's why you hear my voice hoarse at times, is because I'm fighting that issue. So you might notice my voice will sound really nice and clear in some videos, and then in other videos, it's irritating. Um, Winters get really rough, and then it's really hard for me to sing. Oh, bye, Terry, aka the bashful scam baiter. David says, how can I get scammers to call me? It's been a while since I got a call from a scammer. I don't know. Um, I started getting some calls on my burner phone, but not too many. Um, the trick is getting a phone number that used to belong to an elderly couple. So I was blessed in that way. Um, but yeah, I love messing with them when they call me because they're not really expecting me, just being here setting a trap for them. When we call them, they know there are lots of people who like to call mess with them. So I love that they call me so often. Yes, Nikki, everyone check out all the scam baiters. Hey, Luke's Doghouse. You had 20 calls today. Oh, Nikki has to hunt the fools down. We have a landline. They do call cell numbers. In fact, they call my husband at work on his work cell phone, and then he comes home and just, shares a number with me. But by the time he gets home, they're closed for the night, and then the number's shut down by the next day. It's irritating. Luke just got another one. Yeah, they're relentless. I love it when they call me, especially when they're stupid. Um, yeah, so when I went to, oh, thank you, Ishmael. When I went to Walmart last week, or first when I called those scammers that I took to Walmart, um, that was the first time I got a Social Security scammer to take me seriously, because usually they just get mad and they hang up on me. So I had done that video where I did a deafening scream because they just kept hanging up on me. So I wasn't expecting them to fall for it, and I realized, oh, we haven't eaten anything, so I decided I don't care if the scammer likes it or not. We're going to go through the McDonald's drive-through. And the scammer didn't even say anything about it. Thank you, Nikki. So what I did in that video when I screamed, oh my gosh, my water is about to tip over. I started talking quiet, like, hi, this is Kelly, because I was hoping that he'd turn up his headset. I wanted him to turn it up really loud. I wanted him to feel like it's kind of hard to hear her, so I'm just gonna crank up the volume. And then I screamed as loud as I possibly could. And he was so mad. He called me an SOB, and it was so rewarding. Yeah, one person said they were watching the screaming video inside the house, and their husband was outside going, "What is going on in there?" So I'm glad that turned out good audio wise, and I did leave a pretty noticeable warning. Although I think some people just listen sometimes and don't watch the screen. So I should have done like a voiceover and said, okay, a loud scream is coming. So I'll do that next time, because I always worry that an innocent person is going to get their eardrums blasted. Oh, Marie just found Scambait Central. I love Mr. Pricky. Oh, Nikki, you loved my farting video. Oh, I have 27 people watching and I have 27 likes. That's exciting. Yes, Nikki, a scream coming in 3, 2, 1. I'm always trying to improve my editing skills, and sometimes I give up because um, my computer has issues the more fancy the editing gets. So, yeah, Mr. Pricky is the kind of person who has to really watch his identity because, um, yeah, they would definitely go after him if they had a chance. Yeah, editing can get really tedious, and it was really hard for me at first because I hated listening to my own voice, and I especially hated listening to myself say the same things over and over and over. And at first I was using the YouTube editor, and I'm so glad that I forced myself to learn something new when that went away because that thing was so slow and like torture. Lori, are you saying you farted on the phone to a scammer? My voice is comforting. Thank you, Andy. Have you guys ever seen Dumb and Dumber? I wanted to do the thing where he goes, "What's the most annoying sound in the world?" Sorry if that was too loud. I'm frozen again. I'm glad this is a good time for you, Ava. So, I have a video coming out soon with a guy named Jonathan. That's what's so funny about the romance scammers is they spell their name wrong so often and they don't know what real last names are or what order their names are supposed to go in. Cracks me up. So, and then sometimes they forget, like they change their name, but they forget to change their username. And so, um, said his name was Jonathan Stephen, but then, like on Instagram, below his name, it shows his name's Johnson Marsh. So, their English is so bad, and he tells me he doesn't want to be with someone who's a nightstand. So I had to mock him for that. He doesn't know one night stand is the term he's looking for, and so I said, "I'm furniture?" You would think it would have gotten really old at this point, but I love mocking them. It is my favorite, and I keep coming up with little twists and different ways to make the conversation interesting. Hi, G Man. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Unfortunately, I have to go soon and do something productive like feed my family, but it's probably just going to be something I pop in the oven or maybe even a rotisserie chicken from Fred Meyer. But it's going to be the best dang rotisserie chicken I've ever bought. I'm going to get the best one they have. Yeah, lemon manti. I liked that one too. I didn't want to hear their peacekeeping mission story again, so I just told them that I'm on a peacekeeping mission. Oh, you can see me? Yeah, G-Man, I crave chicken like all the time. I don't know what my deal is with chicken. And not fried chicken. I like roasted chicken. Andy, I'm so sorry to have to leave you. If I go to Subway, I have to spend like $100 on sandwiches for my family. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating, but it would be at least $50. And we're out of milk and like everything important. Um, and Costco has good deals on rotisserie chicken, but I actually don't like it as much as um, the Fred Meyer. Um, I really don't want to go to Costco. Chick-fil-A salad with chicken and strawberries. That sounds pretty good. There's this salad I love called the chili lime chicken chop, and it has like romaine chicken, of course, uh, black beans, corn, cotija cheese, red onion, Kalamata olives, avocado, and then it has a chipotle lime vinaigrette or dressing, or I think it might be a vinaigrette. It is so good and just exploding with flavor. And I'm kind of obsessed with it, and now I feel like I need to find a dressing recipe so I can make it for myself. But then probably hardly anyone in my family would want to eat it. So I'd be going to all of this work. Oh, thanks for liking, G-Man. Yeah, it's hard to go for tons of work on a salad and then have no one in your family want to eat it but you, and then the other ingredients go bad. So, yeah, but I could eat that every single day if it were more convenient. So, oh, there's Jared singing in the bathroom. People talk about how Sabrina is singing all the time in my videos, and I'm like, my 19-year-old hasn't stopped doing that. He's been singing since he was really little too. Actually, before he was forming sentences, he would go la 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 la. Like he was only one, and he could carry a tune really well. And his doctor was really impressed that he could sing Star Wars, and that's what we used to like bribe him to leave Grandma's house. Like, if you get in the truck, we will put Star Wars on for you. And other times we used it as a threat. No Star Wars if you don't get in the car. So he's very much into music, and he's in the choir with me. So it's great that we can drive together and carpool. It's wonderful. Okay, well, I have so much fun talking to you guys, and I really, I don't have a piano in my room, Andy, but I will play some music soon. It's one of my goals. Um, yeah, our schedule's been crazy, and I have so many things I have to do. I have to schedule one of my sons for a consult to have his wisdom teeth taken out, and then Jared is supposed to have that done too. But then the dentist was saying he also needs a jaw surgery, and they should probably do that at the same time because he says his bite is super off, and that braces can't fix it. And that's something they didn't tell us years ago. You think they would have said something. And Jared needs sinus surgery. So, deep breaths. It feels like this summer is just going to be surgery, surgery, surgery. So, not how I want to spend this summer. Oh, hi, Debbie. I'm so sorry if I missed saying hi to anyone, but I really appreciate you guys. And I love making videos for you, even if it isn't one of my most popular videos. Like, some people really got into uh, my Steve videos and really looked forward to them. And so I was always excited to share a new episode, just knowing even just a couple hundred people would want to watch it. Uh, I have fun just with the creativity of dealing with the romance scammers. You want me to sing for you? Um, okay, I guess I could sing something real quick. Thank you, little piece. Andy, you can't stop me from going. Hey, Nate, what did you miss? Real quick, I burped for a scammer today, and she burped right back and hung up on me. Um, and then a scammer today, I sweet talked him, and he gave me his real email address. At least I think it's real because it has his Indian name in it, unless he decided he would give out somebody else's email. So I hope he writes me back. Oh, Sing Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Um, oh, no, you didn't miss the burping, Courtney, because I didn't record that today. But I just got a message from someone. I was too busy today to actually run upstairs and get my tablet just to burp for this credit card scammer. But it made me laugh. Hi, Sheila. Okay, can't help falling in love with you. What are the words? Uh, Wise men say only fools something something, but I can't help falling in love with you. Take my hand, take my whole life too. And I think the words repeat, but I don't know for sure. There you go. I have a Samsung Galaxy Tab something. Yeah, normally I know that information. Oh, Anastasia liked the singing? Yay! Why haven't I been discovered yet? You guys discovered me. Look. Thank you, Andy. Okay, you have tears over that. Thank you. Even though I didn't sing the real lyrics. Oh, thank you so much. I should at least be discovered for my burping, right? Yes. Yes, and the screaming. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me and always being so supportive. And I have to go. Love you all. Yes, I'm on my tablet now. Stop trying to trick me into staying here. Yes, my dancing is superb. Thank you for acknowledging that. I also have another dancing video I want to do. Like, so many plans and so little time. Okay, hope you all have a good night. I'm going to go sing my heart out at choir. Bye.